This lecture is on carboxylic acid reactions. Carboxylic acids can react to form products with alcohols and amines. Esterification is when a carboxylic acid reacts with an alcohol in the presence of an acid catalyst to form an ester and water. An example is ethanoic acid and 1-propanol reacts together under an acid catalyst to form propylethanoate and water. Amidation is when a carboxylic acid reacts with amine in the presence of heat to produce an amide and water. The possible outcomes are A carboxylic acid plus a 0-degree amine to produce a primary amide and water. B, a carboxylic acid plus a primary amine to produce a secondary amide and water. C, a carboxylic acid plus a secondary amine to produce a tertiary amide and water. An example of A is benzoic acid plus ammonia to form benzamide and water. An example of B is benzoic acid plus methylamine to form N-methylbenzamide and water. An example of C is benzoic acid plus dimethylamine to form N-dimethylbenzamide and water. Ester hydrolysis is when an ester reacts with water under acidic or basic conditions to produce its resulting substance. Under acidic conditions, an ester plus water and H2SO4 forms a carboxylic acid and an alcohol. An example is methylpropanoate plus water and H2SO4 forms propanoic acid and methanol. Under basic conditions, an ester plus water and NaOH forms a carboxylate salt and an alcohol. An example is methylpropanoate plus water and NaOH forms sodium propanoate and methanol. Amide hydrolysis is when an amide reacts with water under acidic or basic conditions to form its corresponding substance. Under acidic conditions, an amide plus water and HCl forms a carboxylic acid and an amine salt. An example is N-dimethylpropanamide plus water and HCl forms propanoic acid and dimethylammonium chloride. Under basic conditions, an amide plus water and NaOH forms a carboxylate salt and an amine. An example is N-dimethylpropamide plus water and NaOH forms sodium propanoate and dimethylamine. Here is a review exercise for you to work on. Draw the final product for each of the following reactions. You must draw the final organic product either in condensed or skeleton form. A, N-ethylbenzamide plus water and NaOH. B, 2-methylbutanoic acid and cyclobutanol in the presence of H+ catalyst. For the remaining part of this lecture are solutions to exercise or problems. Please view only after completing these exercises.